Hello, my first grade friends. I'm glad you're back for another art lesson. Today, we're going to be learning about pattern. It's this word right here, pattern. And in art, there are three ways we can show pattern on something. We can show patterns with lines. For example, you could have a line that goes horizontal, diagonal, or vertical, and just keep repeating that pattern. This one goes horizontal, diagonal, horizontal, diagonal. Or maybe you want to do a pattern with color, red, orange, red, orange. Or you can do a pattern with shape. We see this sometimes in our math classes when we're doing some geometry. You've got triangle, circle, square. Triangle, circle. What would come next? It would be another square. So you can identify a pattern. Well, we have that a lot in our clothing, and we see it a lot in our artwork. Look at this scarf that I use during the winter. This is my favorite scarf to have during that time. And we see a lot of pattern that's woven into this. Do you see line patterns? Sure, we've got all these different lines where they're put in different segments or sections. Do you see any color pattern? Yeah, there's white, gray, red, black. White, gray, red, black. What about shape? Look at this one. These are triangles that are put together, and then triangles that go this way. So we have all the three types of patterns that are woven into this scarf. So today we're going to do a drawing, and when we're done with this drawing, it's going to have some pattern work on it. Okay? So let's start like we always do. In the upper right hand corner of your paper, use any kind of paper you've got. You can use a pencil or you can use crayon. I'm using a marker just so it will show up on the video. I'm going to put my name at the top of the paper. I'm Ms. Bowen, your art teacher. You put your name. Put an AT if you're an Austin Tracy student. Put a TH if you're a Temple Hill student. And you're going to put a 1 here because you're a first grader. Okay? Remember, today we're learning about pattern. And in order for us to be successful, we're going to have to use line, color, and shape in our drawing today. So we're going to do kind of a seasonal draw. We're going to talk about some of the clothing that we wear in January when it's so cold. So I want you to go over to your paper, and I want you to draw a big rainbow. If you're using lined paper, it'll kind of help you because you can stop on the same line on both sides. And then below that, I want you to draw a line that's a little bit longer than where your rainbow ended. Come down about 3 lines. Draw another straight horizontal line across there. And we've drawn us a winter hat. Now, the style right now is to have the pom-pom on top. So let's go up here and let's just draw all kinds of X's and O's. Put a bunch of lines in there to make us a pom-pom on top. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you just pause the video, back it up, rewind it, do what you need to do. Now, we want to be able to show pattern on our winter hat. So I'm going to draw even more lines on it. I'm going to draw more horizontal lines here and divide it into sections. So we're going to do a line there, one there, going about every 3 lines. Okay? Now, let's do a pattern at the top that's a pattern with line. And let's make our lines straight lines and curvy lines. What do you say? Or we could do some diagonal. Let's do straight and curvy. I just like curvy because it's fun. All right, so on this blue line, we're going to do curvy. And then let's do a straight. And then let's do a curvy. And then we've already got a straight one drawn. And let's go down here to our bottom and let's make it the same as the top one. So let's do curvy, straight, curvy. Remember, we talked about line earlier this year. And we're using these lines now to make a pattern. All right, let's do a shape next. Let's create a shape pattern. Let's do the one we had over here in our learning intention. So we've got triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, then it would be a square again. So let's go in here and let's do triangle, circle, square. Triangle, circle, square. I know I draw faster than you do, so pause me if you need to. Triangle, circle, square. Let's do it again on the next row. That was a triangle. Let's start with the circle. Circle, square. Let's go back to our pattern now. Triangle, circle, square. Triangle, circle. Oops, make a square, Sue. Make a square. There we go. Triangle, and we'll end it there. Now, let's start our next row with the square. Go back. Triangle, circle, square. Triangle, circle, square. Triangle, circle, square. Triangle. I'm going to stick a circle in here to finish off the drawing. All right, so we got that pattern going on. Let's do that again on this section. So we did triangle, circle, square. Triangle, circle, square. Triangle, circle, square, triangle. Second round, we'll start with the circle. Circle, square, triangle, circle. Yeah, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle. And this one will start with the square on the third row. Square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square. And sometimes a pattern can just be doing the same exact thing over and over, like maybe a heart or a star or just a row of circles. So on this one, let's just do a whole bunch of circles. We'll make them big ones. Let's just repeat the polka dots all over our hat. Okay? And let's do a row of polka dots here. That's a good looking winter hat. You could even make the pom-pom on here a little bigger if you want to, using just straight and diagonal lines. So that's a good looking winter hat that demonstrates what pattern looks like. We've got a line pattern, shape pattern, and now if you have crayons, you can create a color pattern too in any colors that you want. But honestly, we're all just doing the best we can right now under these situations that we're in. So, if you don't have crayons, you do not have to color this. No big deal. But if you have crayons and you want to demonstrate color, maybe you want to alternate the colors and make a pattern with that as well. Now, if you will just hit submit, that tells me you did the lesson and I will give you credit for it. That way you're not having to bug your parents when they get home from work to take a picture and send it in. If your device, like a Chromebook, will take a picture, then you can take a picture and you can upload it to your Google Classroom. Or if it isn't a problem and your parents enjoy doing it, they can always send me an email picture. I love seeing your artwork. But if none of that is convenient for your family, all you have to do is hit the submit button. I'll know you did it that way. It sends me a message and tells me that you did it. And then I will go into Google Classroom and I will give you credit for the assignment. Thank you guys. I can't wait to see you again in person. Have fun first grade. I hope it snows where you have to put on your toboggan and go outside and build a snowman. I'll see you later.